Hey guys, Magma, and today we're back with another brand new video, and today we're going to be talking about Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, the new Sony animation movie. And as you know, I'm a DC guy, I don't usually talk about Marvel stuff, but this was too cool to just let it go by, because this movie, mwah, does it look awesome. Now, we know Sony hasn't always been, the best with movies. Like, you don't have to ask me, just look at the Emoji Movie, Ghostbusters, The Amazing Spider-Man 2, but hey, they have been known to, make some pretty great movies like Baby Driver, and I suppose you could count Spider-Man Homecoming in there because they gave that to Marvel. It's still a Sony movie, and they get the money from it, so yeah, it's a Sony movie, so yeah, you can count that as well. But now, it looks like we have another great movie on the horizon, and this is Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Now I'm going to be naming off some reasons why this movie looks awesome and why I'm really excited for it. So like the first reason is the directors, Phil Lord and Chris Miller. They're the directors of, as you may know, the Lego Movie, so they've already directed an excellent animated movie. And we also recognize their names because they were going to direct the Han Solo movie, but then they got fired and replaced by another director. So yeah, that's them right there. And they also directed 21 Jump Street and 22 Jump Street, so they've, make pretty great films. My favourite of them from being, of course, the Lego Movie. I love the Lego Movie, and since, they're like really ambitious directors, you can tell in this movie, because we know they're going to make a Miles Morales animated Spider-Man movie, but now it's a Spider-Verse movie, so not only are we going to get Miles Morales, which is pretty just crazy, because we know, like, the media's trying to ease Miles Morales into, people's minds, like, he's in the new Spider-Man game on the PS4, and his uncle, Aaron Davis, the Prowler, is in Spider-Man Homecoming, so we're getting more Miles Morales related stuff into our Spider-Man media. But now, this is going to be our first film with Miles Morales as the main character, which is awesome. It's a shame Donald Glover's not playing him though, because he's already playing Aaron Davis in the MCU, but whatever, we're cool, because the cast is also amazing. You see the cast, we have, villains in this movie, like the Prowler, played by, I'm not even going to pronounce this actor's name, I can't pronounce it. This is the guy who played Cottonmouth in Luke Cage, that guy. Yes, he's playing the Prowler, and that is amazing, like the entire cast of this that we have so far. Of course, we don't know who everyone is, this is very on the nose, secret, all this, and we'll get more into my speculation on that. But to go backwards, I just want to say how I love the directors. It's very ambitious, and they get me excited, because think about all the potential, all the possibilities. We could be seeing Spider-Man 2099. Oh my god, that would be awesome. I would love to see that. But I'm just, kind of wondering, how's the structure of this movie going to go? How's it going to really flow out? I hope it's not too much. I don't want this movie to be jam-packed with all this. And hopefully this movie really changes how superhero movies are. We get more animated superhero movies, more ambitious superhero movies, because we're definitely reaching a saturation point with, like, the MCU, okay? And also the DC, EU, all this stuff, where we're getting Fox, of course, Fox, X-Men, Fantastic Four, no more anymore, but still they made movies like Logan, and the New Mutants, and Deadpool 2. So those movies really, help fix things up, switch it up. And this movie could also do the same as also the Lego Batman movie did, because that still counts as a superhero movie. But yeah, I'm very excited for this. Seems very ambitious, and also the animation style is amazing. Like, you see it looks like a comic, it's all cel shaded, and when there's like also a few hand-drawn segments which makes it look like the comic, and I absolutely love this animation style. You see the action scenes like the car chase, and you see the Prowler, and boom, it cuts this like hand-drawn style which makes it look like the comic, and just the entire animation. I love how it looks, how it moves. It all looks amazing. I'll give my money right now to see this. This looks amazing. And also, I just want to say, Peter Parker now. Of course, the main audience is going to be wondering, hey, why isn't Tom Holland in this new movie? Because, I guess that's how they'd be wondering, But Peter Parker in this movie, they make it very obvious that, yes, Peter Parker is dead, and this Miles Morales. It seems like it's taken from the ultimate, Marvel stuff where, Peter Parker was killed by the Green Goblin, Miles Morales was the new Spider-Man, which is very cool. I really like Miles Morales. But here, not only do we see his gravestone, which says, I think it's like 1991 to 2018, or 1999 to, no, I think it's 1991 to 2018, which is, of course, the year the movie's going to be released, so next year, yes. But I have some Peter Parker speculation here. So we see a flashback, or could be another Spider-Verse. That's what, people are saying, oh, this is from a multiverse, another Peter Parker version. But then why does Miles Morales wear this Spider-Man suit? So I'm saying it's a flashback. We see Peter Parker and Miles Morales. Miles Morales looks younger here. He's got this spider suit on, which of course isn't the Miles Morales suit with like the black and all that. No, this is, of course, a flashback. And we don't know who's voicing Peter Parker, so I've got some speculation. Since this is a Spider-Verse movie, this is animated, this is not in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, limitless potential, all those possibilities. What if, I'm just saying, what if they got Tobey Maguire to voice Peter Parker in this? Boo, yeah, that would be awesome. Could you imagine? Because you have people loving Tobey Maguire, like Spider-Man 2, Sam Raimi movies. Everybody loves that except Spider-Man 3. But yeah, could you just like imagine, you have this old Spider-Man, so now the audience can like relate, like, oh my god, Spider-Man's dead, this is our Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire. And then he's like really handing it down to this newer Spider-Man, Miles Morales. Could you imagine how awesome that is? And since it's animated, you don't have to worry about this entire like, oh, I gotta get back into the Spider-Man costume. No, Tobey Maguire's not doing anything right now. The last time I saw him in was in The Boss Baby, which... But no, get Tobey Maguire, okay? Now, people could be saying, oh, what about Tom Holland? What about Andrew Garfield? Alright, one, no. Andrew Garfield, I'm sorry, but no, he's nowhere near Tobey Maguire. And second, Tom Holland, it's just not going to have the same nostalgia memories that Tobey Maguire's going to have, because Tom Holland, he's already the new Spider-Man, okay? And plus you have to have the entire thing with the MCU being like, okay, we can't sign off this because it's a Sony movie, where if they got Tobey Maguire, he's currently not Spider-Man, so it would be perfect. Get Tobey Maguire. People still remember the Sam Raimi movies, so yes. And also the villains. Now, there's going to be multiple villains in this movie. I've already named off the Prowler. Now, I really like the Prowler to be in here because, as you know, we name off all the good superhero villains in our movies, okay? I can only name off, like, I don't know, a few. Like, 3 of them would be, like, from the Christopher Nolan Dark Knight trilogy. And 2 of them would be from Spider-Man movies, like Dr. Octopus and the Vulture from Spider-Man Homecoming. And I guess Loki in there from the MCU. Those are the only good and memorable superhero villains in our, today's superhero movies, Those are the only good ones. I mean, Green Goblin was also good, but not as, I wouldn't call him great. But yeah, this villain seems like a great idea to be like, the Prowler, because it's just like, he has a really close and personal relationship with our hero, Miles Morales, because he is his uncle. Which, again, Aaron Davis, you might recognize from Spider-Man Homecoming, who was played by Childish Gambino, also known as Donald Glover. You might recognize that entire audio, so we've already seen him in a movie before. Of course, that was a little more like Easter egg, which, speaking of Easter eggs, I've spotted 2 Easter eggs in this trailer. One of them being for Fisk. There's like this, it's just his name there, Fisk, which is very much like in the Spider-Man PS4 game where they show Oscorp on the billboard. So, also we got his name on a billboard right there. And also we have a bus saying spoiler, which is a one-off Spider-Man film. So fun Easter eggs there. Now, if this could like pack as many Easter eggs as, let's say, the Lego Batman movie, because there's so much potential of it being animated, because it has no connection to the MCU, so you can go crazy with this. And obviously they're very ambitious about this, because it's called Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse, and the ending when they say, okay, there's more of us, that's teasing, obviously, more Spider-Men. And think about this movie, if this is really successful and really good and people love it, we could be getting a Spider-Gwen movie, we could be getting Spider-Man 2099, this could be like Sony's thing, like Marvel, of course, do the Tom Holland stuff, yeah, but Sony, we got that entire Spider-Verse money going off. Or maybe a Miles Morales Spider-Man trilogy, yes. Pay me money, that's a great idea. But anyway, that's going to be the end of this video, because I don't want this to be too long. This is just my quick thoughts on the movie. So, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you leave a like and share. And if you come across channel this time, why not subscribe? I'll be making more DC and Marvel related videos in the upcoming weeks. But anyway, that's been Magma Infinity signing out. Peace.